Hi folks, welcome back to the bench. Another Wednesday, it's gone in the blink of an eye, I always say it. Here's a quick one for you. What do Headstock brakes, the England football team and the Who all have in common? Stick around, you'll find out. But first things first, I need a hydration break. So yes, World Cup fever has still gripped us and we are now more determined than ever that it is coming home. So today's video I thought it would be important to do in the style of England's last few performances. So essentially I'm going to do bugger all for most of it. You're going to get quite angry and upset, it's going to be quite tense. And then in about the last minute and a half, I'll pull it all together and you'll think I'm a genius. So come on England. Some of you will remember Mike from last week. We were fixing his beautiful Echo. Echo, 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 Echo. And today, well, Mike's got one hell of a splitting headache. What on earth's happened here? You've probably seen us do about half a dozen of these style videos now. We're going to try and get Mike saved. It has broken, but it's not as bad as it looks. It's quite a strong break. So we're going to get these stripped off. Let's assess the neck. So as you can see, it's quite a clean break. We're going to end up having this back on and secured and clamped. I don't think we're going to need any dowels for it. We've got enough wood there, and I think the glue coercion should do its job. Let's get started. And headstock brakes just seem to be the in thing fashion at the moment. It's all we seem to be blooming doing. That should hopefully get them loosened, and we can assess the damage properly. Got the machine heads off and we can now assess the damage, and as you can see it has just lifted up some of the top veneer, but I think we're going to be okay with that. We might have to lose a little bit of this and it might be a little bit untidy, but as long as we can get it functioning, that is all Mike's after at the minute. So we've got the machine heads off, we're now prepped, we can get glued up, so we are ahead of the game. Sorry. It's quite ironic really this week. I've just started reading a book about the history of glue. I just can't put it down. We can just wipe away a little bit of excess now, but this is looking very good. But if you wanted to save a little bit of money, Mike, you could just play it like that. I'll be back to that a bit later on, but first, a hydration break. And I'd also love to give a shout out to Patrick, one of our favourite left-handed players to grace the shop. He's not only bought in a beautiful guitar, but I've got a note. And also, he's even put a little guitar on it, which is brilliant. He's even put a left-handed guitar on there, which is very clever, Patrick. Jamie, I'm having an issue with my Epiphone acoustic guitar. Could you please give it a full check over? There's an unusual sitar sound when I press my G string. G string. He's even put lol on the message. God bless you, Patrick. On the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th frets. From the 5th fret onwards, it seems to be fine. Could you also fit light gauge strings, please? Thank you, Patrick. Well, that's no problem at all, Patrick. So we've got issues with the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th frets. Just don't play them frets, play down the bottom. Never fear, I think we can come to a solution, and I'm going to share that answer with YouTube in just a minute. So you've got problems with your G string. Funnily enough, I make funny noises when my G string's a bit too tight. So in order to get Patrick sorted, we've first of all got to have a look at the truss rod. It's in the incorrect position and that is what's causing his buzzing. I'm going to zoom in and show you what it's currently doing, how we're going to fix it. So Patrick, I need to have a look at your rod. It gets more like a Carry On movie every time we film these segments. Carry on up the music shop. Bloody hell. Let's show you how we fix this. So this is going to be like an episode of Vision On. Tony Hart, eat your heart out. So, guitar necks. What we need is to have a straight neck with a slight lift at our nut end. So this would be our nut end. This would be the rest of the guitar. What Patrick has got, unfortunately, is a back bow. His belly sticking out. I'm not being personal, Patrick, I'm just telling the audience. So we have got to get this shifted back into that position, and I'm going to show you how we do that now. So Patrick has got what we like to call a two-way rod. Stop bragging. We've now got to loosen this back bow. So it's too tight. We're going to loosen it down until it's central, and then we can retighten the other end, and you'll see this now. So that is very tight, this end. I'm now going to try and loosen it. That has now gone back to being completely loose, as you can see there, nothing at all. If we keep going in that position, it will retighten in its new position and we should be okay. And that is tighter than the zip on Patrick's wallet. G-string, and that buzzing has completely gone. Absolutely perfect. So all we've got to do now, set alight strings, clean up, polish, and jobs are good. And just goes to show it's not always about big expensive repairs. This was fairly simple and it can be rocking again, which is the most important thing. That'll be £400, please, Patrick. And obviously with all that work we've just done for Patrick, we do need a quick hydration break. It's been a couple of days. Let's see if Mike's head has reattached. Cross our fingers. I hope the glue hasn't stuck this to the head. It's fine. I don't know what you was worried about. We've just got to tidy this up a little bit, obviously, but that is not looking bad at all, considering we had no head to begin with. That is looking great. Now, there's a multitude of ways that we can finish this. We could strip the paint off and have it redone, get all the lacquer gone. But Mike was very specific. He says he wants a cost of living crisis edition. So for that, we're going to use some furniture pens just to cover up some of the marks. And at the end of the day, it can still be used and utilised. And who knows, there'll be even more marks shortly. So a bit of wax and some pens, and I'll show you where we'll get on in just a second. And I remember getting kicked out of my dream art school years ago because I hadn't got the right pencil. But it wasn't meant to be. We're now going to just blend that up with a couple of different colours and we're going to be good to go. And I'd also love to thank Paul, who's brought in this stunning Baton Rouge 8-string ukulele. Count them, 8. We've got double Ds. Double Ds. 2 G strings. 2 G strings. Double B and double E. It's absolutely gorgeous. Paul had originally come in with a broken machine head, which is this one here. We managed to put a brown one on to replace it as we hadn't got the black, and he fell in love with the colour and wanted a full set. We sadly only have 4, so I've done a bit of a mix and a match, and we've now got 2 brown, 2 black, 2 brown, 2 black. I think it looks bloody lovely. Hopefully we'll be able to get the matching sets to give him a complete one, but for now I think it will do the job and it looks lovely. And I guess that means this week's riff of the week will have to be Substitute by The Who. Substitute, because I've substituted the pick. Never mind. Here we go. You see, because substitute means to swap, never mind. Absolutely beautiful. So yes, I felt Substitute was quite a fitting point, so thank you very much, Paul. Hopefully you're enjoying that now, and I'm going to have a very quick hydration break. So Mike's break is done. We've had a brand new set of strings, a brand new nut. We've cut the nut, new pins, polished. It is ready to rock. So Mike, you can kick some ass with that again. And obviously with England playing Saturday. So not only have we had headstock breaks and guitar maintenance with Patrick's Epiphone, we've now customised Paul's ukulele. So this week's question of the week, what is the worst damage you've ever caused to your guitar? A bit like Mike, sorry Mike. Or what have you upgraded yourself? Perhaps it's been a different colour pickguard, different pickups. Let us know below. It's always fun to read everyone's comments. And there we have it, folks. That's this week's Workbench Wednesday over and out in no time at all. So what have we learned? Well, Mike can rock again. The headstock break is all done and sorted, so well done, Mike. Patrick, you've got quite an impressive rod. I'd tell everyone if I were you. And Paul can obviously rock and roll now. We've customised his ukulele pegs. They do look quite cool if I don't say so myself. As we've been ending these segments, I'll be doing exactly the same. Alrighty then. Tune in next week. I once again haven't got a guitar at hand. We'll see you same bat time, same bat channel. I am off for a hydration break very, very quickly. England play again on Saturday, so I'm going to practice 3 Lions because it's definitely coming home. Bye folks.